Yo, people, we beat Leicester 1-0. And honestly, Leicester didn't even have a goddamn shot on target the whole game. We bumped them the whole 90 minutes. They gave us a little bit of scares here and there with some opportunities where they got into the final third, but they didn't even get a corner. They didn't even get a shot on target. We dominated them for majority of the game. We just need to be more clinical and get more goals in the night. Gabriel Martinelli's goal gave us the 1-0 win in a crucial win to get back-to-back victories, to go 5 points clear. I don't even know what's going on in the City game right now, but let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get the show started. Woo! Yes, people, what's going on? It's Ødegaard Talks Football, and we're back again with another video talking about the win versus Leicester City. And honestly, we did not even have to worry for majority of the game. Leicester City didn't offer any attacking threat in the final third. And you know what? The good thing about this game is all those people who were yapping, all crybabies after we lost to Manchester City, 2 games in a bounce, win. Just goes to show you. You don't need to throw your toys out the Prem. This is a Premier League title race. It doesn't end after the first hurdle. There is more and more to come. And the next 2 games are at home versus Everton, and if I'm not mistaken, Bournemouth. So we could get another 2 wins on the bounce after that Manchester City loss. I'm just saying, people need to relax. But yeah, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. There's a lot to talk about today with Manchester City and everything going on with Manchester City. They are currently playing a game. Let me know the score. Let me know what you guys think. People think this is right. Let me know how you guys are doing. How do you guys feel about that result? Are you guys excited about the fact that Arsenal have now gone back-to-back wins? Honestly, Gabriel Martinelli has back-to-back games where he scored goals also, but somehow, some way, referee controversy still takes control of the game. Somehow, some way, referee controversy still takes control of the game. Every game, there seems to be a moment or a mere situation where a referee does something. And it's not like we're just trying to target the referees. The referees are making blatant mistakes. This is a problem in the Premier League. We have one of the best leagues in the world, but we continuously have players getting bare tackled in the penalty box, like Saka got bare tackled by that Leicester defender. And we have situations where they don't even show us the offside lines for Martinelli's offside when he passed the ball to Bukayo Saka. And then you have a situation where they disallowed Trossard's goal. You know what? It is what it is. But if they were consistent, they disallowed Trossard's goal. But earlier this season, Aston Villa at home, they didn't do shit. It's frustrating. Big up to Hussein in the house. Why being talked like what? Shut the hell up. Why are you being talked to like a kid? Nah, bro. Terry's cool, man. Honestly, I pissed him off. I pissed him off. Hi, Iga. How you doing? I'm doing good. Big win today in the Premier League, 100%. Hopefully we do win the Premier League. We are winning the league. I'm so convinced. We march on. Yes, we are headed into March with a victory, hopefully, and we'll still be on top of the league come March. Big up. Yes, I am Somali. George Pack. Jorginho is putting people in spliffs. Brendan in the mud. People are making jokes. Yo, Iga, what's good? Arsenal's got this. We got this, man. Let me know what the score is in the City game right now. I don't even know what the score is in the City game. Skills. Terry got a rant on Iga. That's what he's talking about. Yeah, Iga was on form on the terrace. Yeah, I'm doing my thing, man. I'm doing my thing. There is absolutely no consistency with these referees. Unfortunately, that is the reality of the situation. These referees just continuously make these dumb ass calls week in, week out, and they don't get called out. They don't get called out. And it's just consistently the same mistakes over and over again. But you know what? Let's just stop for a second. Let's stop for a second and let's not talk about the referee decisions. Let's go back to when the team lineup came out and when the team sheet came out and the announcement that we heard that Partey is on the bench. We heard that Zinchenko was going to be starting. We heard that Eddie Nketiah was dropped. That right there was a big moment, because when we seen the team sheet, I was like, yo, this team is different. This team is a little bit more experienced. This team is different. We don't have Ødegaard as a captain to honor the fact that Zinchenko is what do you call it? It's the 1 year anniversary to, I don't even want to call it an anniversary, but it's the 1 year anniversary to when Ukraine had been taken over by Russia and Russia invaded. Then you also have Maddison, who missed the game. So Maddison missing for Leicester, I thought that was going to be a big part also, and we were going to be able to push on from there. I was really happy about the fact that Trossard and Martinelli played and Eddie Nketiah was on the bench, even though we heard the reason why he was on the bench was because he was injured or he picked up some sort of injury. So that is the report coming up from that. And going into halftime, this is where we have to talk about the refereeing decisions, because headed into half, all we could talk about was refereeing decisions. That's what took over the game. So let's get into the first refereeing decision, which was the VAR call that overturned Trossard's goal. So Trossard's goal was overturned because reportedly, you can see here that the goalkeeper is being held down, or he's being impeded by Danny Ward is being impeded by Ben White in this situation here. This is where they said the goal needed to be chalked off. Personally, to me, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't like this. It doesn't make sense. It seems like Trossard, I'm so annoyed for Trossard. He had a good game. I think the goal was perfectly good goal, but it's annoying that the goal was chalked off, because in my opinion, it shouldn't have been chalked off. Ben White has interfered slightly with the goalkeeper, but it's not going to say that it's going to stop the rest of the play. I thought this was ridiculous. I thought this was a stupid situation, and I'm not going to say that he did nothing wrong. He clearly impeded the goalkeeper, so I understand why they did it at the end of the day. But overall, looking at the situation once again, if you look at it once again, it is very frustrating to see stuff like this being overturned when clear offside calls have not been overturned in the past couple weeks for Arsenal. When we've had clear situations similar to this against Aston Villa, similar situation, almost the exact same situation against Aston Villa. Almost the exact same situation against Aston Villa happened to us, and they allowed the goal. If you guys remember the goal that we conceded from the corner against Aston Villa, where Ramsdale was literally being bear hugged by the player. Now, if you guys want me to show you what I'm talking about, I can show you guys the exact same situation, what took place. The player literally bear hugged Ramsdale, and the ball went directly in from the corner. In my opinion, the goal was good. But when Ramsdale was impeded for his goal, they did nothing. But now that Danny Ward is impeded for his goal, they do this. Honestly, they need to speak to Howard Webb. They need to speak to these guys. They need to get something sorted out, because the level of consistency in the Premier League is an absolute joke. Now, I'm not saying this is why we were 0-0 going into halftime. I'm going to get into that, but this was a big part of the poor performance in the first half. Because if that goal stood and then the next thing happens, we're not going to have this conversation. Now, let's get into the next thing. The goal was great. Some people talking about it could have been a goal if Ben White shouldn't have held thing. You know what? It is what it is. Bournemouth are awful. Some people are saying, yes, Bournemouth are awful, and hopefully they stay awful for the time that we play them. Now, this one here don't make sense. This don't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. This one here does not make any sense at all. Explain to me in English, if you can, how Bukayo Saka is bear hugged in the penalty box, bear hugged, and VAR does nothing. How is it that Bukayo Saka is bear hugged in the penalty box and nothing comes from it? This is Craig Pawson refereeing, ladies and gentlemen. This is Craig Pawson refereeing. This is Howard Webb, the PGMOL, the refereeing. Something needs to take place, because how on earth is this not a penalty? Explain to me in what planet is this not a penalty? And if you guys want me to stop this and stop talking about penalties, how am I going to stop talking about penalties when you clearly have mistakes like this, when you clearly have these issues week in, week out? It's a week in, week out issue. Like, it's not once, it's not twice, it's more than 3-4 times at this point. I'm not going to say VAR against us. I hope VAR are not against us. I hope VAR are just making stupid mistakes and they need to employ better people. That's what I hope the issue is. I hope Howard, Webb, and the PGMOL can do something to fix this, because it's consistently happening week in, week out. At this moment in time, I'm just going to stop you guys there. The referees was not why we were drawing at halftime. We were drawing at halftime because of our own inability to continuously get clear-cut chances in the final third. We kind of fixed that. But I'm just a little fed up of these referees. So that's why I'm talking about it after a win. Now, I'm going to switch gears. But before we do that, make sure you hit the goddamn like button. Make sure you check out more content on the channel if you haven't already done so. And hit that subscribe button if you're new. Okay? Let's now continue. Let's now continue. At halftime, going into halftime, what happened? Going into halftime, we were 0-0 going into halftime. Going to halftime, there was a VAR decision with the goal disallowed. There was a yellow card for Gabriel Martinelli, and nothing else really happened. It was 0-0, and there was not much going on. We dominated the majority of the game. I think at halftime, how many shots did we have at halftime? 1 second. Halftime, there was Ødegaard's shot. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what took place in the first half, just so you guys know. I can show you guys what took place in the first half quickly. So this was the entire first half. This was the entire first half. Big up to the 42 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that goddamn like button right now. 12 minutes. This was what happened in the first half, right? So you have the Ødegaard shot. You have Saka's shot that was blocked 7 minutes in. You have Trossard's shot. You have another Saka shot, which was wide. You have another Trossard shot in the 20th minute. You have another shot here in the 30th minute. And then the 43rd minute, you have Martinelli misses a shot there. But yeah, that's it. So from minute 1, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. We had 7 shots at halftime, and we couldn't get a goal. By the way, this was the team sheet to start the game. This was the team sheet to start the game. We had 7 shots at halftime. We had a very strong team, and note that this was the first time since 2021 Arsenal had an older team than their opponent. This was the first time since November of 2001 Arsenal had an older team than their opponent. We've averaged a younger age than our opponents in the Premier League for the longest time. This was the first time in a long time. And if you can see, Leicester were a very inexperienced, poor side on the day. Very inexperienced, poor side on the day. George, big up George in the chat. He says, what a shit game. 3 shots on target the whole game, all game. And you guys only had 1 shot the entire game. Don't talk to me about Arsenal being shit. You guys didn't have a shot the whole game. Come on. It was a terrible game for you guys. For us defensively, we shut up shop. We shut up shop defensively. What did Tommy say this time? Tommy, big up Tommy. I'm going to open the lines at the end of the show. Right now, I need to go through some of the talking points. So we're at halftime now, right? Remember, we're only at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. And the refereeing, what are you going to do? That's Craig Pawson. That's Craig Pawson's refereeing, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing we can do. Craig Pawson's refereeing is shit. We know this. Now, moving on to the matters at hand. We got to talk about Gabriel Martinelli's goal. Gabriel Martinelli got a goal. Yes, he got a goal, and it was a good goal to say the least. I was happy that Gabriel Martinelli got the goal. I was happy that Gabriel Martinelli broke the deadlock. I was happy for Gabriel Martinelli because this was a guy who, let's be honest, Gabriel Martinelli was having a poor little run. He was having a run where it wasn't that good. He was having a poor run. Coming off the World Cup to now, since Gabriel Jesus got injured, Gabriel Martinelli was not looking the best. He hasn't. He hasn't been looking the best. And I just feel like we need to be honest with ourselves. Gabriel Martinelli has not been looking the best. And this was an opportunity for him to show us what he's made of. And he did. He delivered. He delivered. And let me just show you guys a quick little moment on how he delivered. Because the way, in the fashion that he delivered in, it was clinical. He had one shot, one opportunity, and he got it past Danny Ward. He put it exactly where he needed to put it, and it was right on the money. Right on the money. You got to give him a lot of credit there. Right on the money where it needed to be. A beautiful strike, a little dink assist from Trossard also for that goal. It was a ball that came all the way from one of the defenders. I think it was Gabriel. Gabriel dinked it over to Trossard. Trossard to Martinelli. 2 passes and it was a goal. 2 passes and it was a goal. It was a beautiful goal, to say the least. I love the goal. I was happy about the goal. But you know what? What are you going to do? From there, we needed to get ourselves together. We needed to get ourselves together. And the worrying thing about this goal for me was I thought he got injured. I really thought he suffered an injury, because the moment after that, he looked like he got injured. Because look at that. You can see here that he stomps on his knee. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Let me see if you guys can see it. 1 second. So right there, he's stomping on his knee. And I thought Gabriel Martinelli got injured. I was so concerned that he was going to get injured from that moment. I was like, what are we doing? He's going to get injured. He's going to get injured. But no. Gabriel Martinelli got back up. He took himself up and moved and went to the next level. And he continued to play. He continued to play. But you know what? The visitors on the visitors on the day were Arsenal. But you know what? We took over that Leicester ground. We took over the King Power. We took over the King Power on that day. We took over that King Power Stadium. We absolutely took over the King Power Stadium. Now, I'm just going to say this. There was also another opportunity to score a goal. There was another opportunity to score a goal where Gabriel Martinelli knocked the ball over to Saka, but they called this offside. I'm not going to lie to you. Call me crazy. I have trust issues at this point with referees. I have trust issues with referees. I don't trust Premier League referees. I need to see lines. I need them to show me lines. Because at that point, we were hungry for the second goal. We were about to get it. But guess what? Gabriel Martinelli was ruled offside. This is offside. He looks offside. But I'm not going to lie to you. We've seen things before that look offside that were given. You never know. I need to see the lines. Show me the lines. This could be another Lee Mason situation. I need to see the lines. Show me the goddamn lines. Stop hiding the lines. Even if it looks offside, I need to see the lines. Show me the lines. I have yet to see any footage of the lines. Show me the lines. We won the game 1-0. I don't care. It's over. But it's the principle. Show me the lines. You guys need to show us the lines. Don't forget to draw the lines again. Don't do it. You're right. Skills. You're right. They could have forgot. But hey, Bukayo Saka's goal gets ruled off. We now need to push on and get the next goal. We need to push and get the next goal. People are saying, I hear you though. You know what, John? That's the reality. We need to see the lines. We need to see if these guys are doing their job properly. You know what I mean? I said the same thing. Where are the lines? This is what I'm saying. Why are they not showing us the lines? You have the opportunity. Listen, for anybody watching, does this look offside to the naked eye? Does this look offside? Yes or no? It looks offside, right? Now, I'm not complaining. The game's done. We already won the game. But I could show you so many offside decisions. I could show you so many offside decisions where the lines are drawn and you're like, that is all we needed. But they never showed us the offside lines 2 hours ago. I'm still waiting for the offside lines. I still haven't gotten the offside lines photo. I'm continuously asking for the lines. That is all I'm asking for. I just need the lines. If you don't draw the lines, how are we going to know it's offside? If you don't show us the lines, how are we going to know it's offside? You need to show us. With the naked eye, we've seen goals like Rashford's goal the other day that looked like it was on, didn't look like it was on. We've seen goals in the past that with other people that look like it was on, look like it was off. It is what it is. Let me show you the Haaland chance that we had midweek. You guys remember the Haaland chance that we had midweek? The Haaland one? You tell me. The one that we had with Haaland midweek. Did this look onside to you guys? With the naked eye, you can see that it's slightly offside, but at the end of the day, I understand why they had to draw the lines. Just show us the goddamn lines, please. That's all we ask. Because if you don't show us the lines, we can never really trust this. You know what I mean? We can never really trust this. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You get me? It is what it is. Just show us the goddamn lines. That's all we ask. Right? Now, moving on to the rest of the game. By the way, let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know who the man of the match was for you guys as we talk through the rest of the game. Let me know what you guys thought about the rest of the game. But yeah, the rest of the game, what happened was Eddie Nketiah came back on for Trossard. Thomas Partey came on for Ødegaard, and Zinchenko came off, and Tomiyasu came on. That's interesting because you would think that he would sub on. You would think that he would sub on Kieran Tierney, but he chooses not to sub on Kieran Tierney. Even when he has an opportunity to, he still chooses not to sub on Kieran Tierney. So Eddie Nketiah comes on for Trossard. Trossard had a good game, but Eddie Nketiah subbed on for him. And you know what? Fair play. I thought he was decent. I thought Trossard was good. I didn't think he needed to. I didn't think he deserved to have that goal chalked off. But it is what it is. They chalked off the goal, and then Thomas Partey came on for Ødegaard and Zinchenko for Tomiyasu. Those were the three points. And when Zinchenko's substitution was literally just to kill time. It was just to kill time. And if it was to kill time, why didn't Tierney come on? Was Tierney on the bench? Yes, he was. Why didn't Tierney come on? Why does Arteta not play Tierney? Why does Arteta not ever play Tierney? This is a good question. We have to ask these questions. Why doesn't he play Tierney? I need to know. But it's good to see Thomas Partey back. It was interesting to see how he played Thomas Partey in this game also, how he brought him back into this game. By the way, people want to know what the XG for this game was. The XG was low. 0.2 for Leicester, 6.5. Did Leicester even play? What the hell is this? Did we even face an opponent? What did Leicester do? What did Leicester bring to the table? What did Leicester do? What did we watch from Leicester? Leicester did nothing. They did nothing for 90 minutes. George, your team's crap. You're at home. What the hell did Leicester do for 90 minutes? This is embarrassing. You guys talk to me. What is this? What is this? I'm actually shocked. I watched the game of football where the opponent didn't even try to play football, but they didn't even defend well. It was like, I don't know. Leicester City are a joke. I think this is how they play against. Is it Leicester is a joke, or was it Arsenal were good? What was it? Were Leicester a joke, or were Arsenal good? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not see anything threatening from them. Nothing. I was out. They had 312 passes. 115 of them were in their own half. Like, I know football is not played on stats, but without Maddison, Leicester look a shell of themselves. They missed Maddison so much. It was crazy how much they missed Maddison. It's absolutely insane how much they missed Maddison. You know what, Chuck a Bell? Good on you. If you think that, good on you. You can go fly kick yourself. You're blocked because you're trying to build a healthy environment in this bitch. That's the reality. But yeah, let's go. Let's now go. Let's now go and talk about some of the talking points from today's game before we move on, right? So we need to get onto the player ratings. We need to get onto the player ratings, and we need to find out what's going on within the rest of the Premier League. Let me know what you guys think is going on with within the rest of the Premier League. Let me know what you guys are seeing happening in the rest of the Premier League and everything else. I was gonna say this is a message to Manchester City, but Manchester City are doing good right now. They're probably winning their game because Bournemouth are terrible. They're probably winning their game. That's the reality. They're probably winning the games. But hey, you know what? VAR did do a proper check on VAR did do a proper check on some of their decisions, but on other decisions, it is what it is. I just don't know what to say sometimes. I just don't know what to say. What do you guys think about Leandro Trossard, by the way? What do you guys think about Leandro Trossard playing as a central attacker? What do you guys think about Leandro Trossard? Was he too? Did you guys think he was good? Did you guys think Leandro Trossard was good as an attacker? Did you guys think Leandro Trossard should be playing there more often? Did you guys think he was good in that position? Let me know what you guys think right now in the comment section. Was Leandro Trossard good in that position, in that thing? Let me know what you guys think. Jorginho, man of the match. You know what? I think that's my man of the match. I think that's my man of the match. He did a little in the game. He got the assist. Looked good. Some people saying looked good. Sick assist. Sick assist. Trossard looked good. It is what it is. I personally thought Trossard was decent. I thought Trossard was decent on the night. I didn't think too much of his performance overall. Quite upset that he didn't get more opportunities to play in that thing. And the makeshift attack was decent. The hosts without Maddison were terrible. Obviously, we already spoke about how poor they were without Maddison. When it comes to the man of the match, now let's get into the man of the match. Let's talk about the man of the match. Let's talk about the man of the match, people. Before we get on to the player ratings and bring on some of you callers. Who was the man of the match? Who was your man of the match, people? Let me know who your man of the match was right now. I need to know who your man of the match was. Let me know what you guys are saying your man of the match was at this moment in time. I just need to know who your man of the match was. Let me know what you guys are saying. Let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know. I'm looking at the team performance and I'm saying to myself, Trossard was good. Martinelli was good. Jorginho was really good. There's a couple candidates, but I want to know from you guys who your man of the match was. Okay, I'm about to go through the list. But before we go any further, make sure you hit that goddamn like button if you already haven't done so. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We're now going to get into the player ratings portion of the show where you guys get involved and let us know who you think these players should be getting a rating out of 10. And since we won the game 1-0 and Leicester didn't really offer anything, I think there's going to be a lot of high ratings today. I don't think anybody had less than a 6.5 performance. I think everybody had a really good performance today, except for Ramsdale. He didn't have to do anything. Ramsdale gets the lowest rating out of everybody. What did Ramsdale have to do? Nothing. Today is the day Ramsdale gets a low rating just because he had nothing to do. He had absolutely nothing to do. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, let's get into the player ratings. So the player ratings we have people saying Jorginho, man of the match, Jorginho, man of the match, Jorginho, man of the match, Trossard, man of the match, Trossard for the assist, Trossard, Saliba. I thought Saliba and Gabriel were outstanding also. Gabriel. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. For the rest of the show, I am going to do a questionnaire where I ask who the man of the match was, and you guys answer who the man of the match was, okay? So, man of the match, we're going to put Saliba. We're going to put Gabby. We're going to put Saliba. So is it Gabriel Martinelli because he scored the goal? We're going to put Saliba. We're going to put Gabriel Magalhaes. We're going to put Trossard. Okay, I can only put 4. So I'm going to put Trossard. Right? Trossard. And then we're going to put Jorginho. What I need you guys to do is, I need you guys to make sure you guys vote for who your man of the match was. And I'm going to put Gabriel Magalhaes. The goal scorer is not going to be in it. It's going to be Mag. It's not Martinelli. Gabriel Magalhaes, okay? So let me know who your man of the match is in the comment section right now. And also, how do we only have 40-something likes on this goddamn video? We have over 90 of you guys. Hit that like button right now. It takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hit it. Come on, people. Support the channel. Support your boy. But yeah, let's get into the player ratings before we go any further. We're going to now do the player ratings. So make sure you guys do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the player ratings. As we know, this is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is always fun getting into the player ratings portion of the video, right? It's always fun getting into the player ratings portion of the video. So I'm just going to make this smaller because it's too big. Okay, Ramsdale. My case for Ramsdale, he did nothing. He saved 0 shots. He conceded 0 shots. He passed the ball 23 times, and that's all he did. He threw the ball 5 times. He recovered the ball 7 times. He did nothing. What did he do? Nothing. So based on that, I'm going to give him a 6. Based on the fact he did nothing, should we just give him a 6? Because he did nothing. You can't say he's shit. You can't say he's average. You just say good. 6 is a good. So I give him a 6. He had nothing to do. Give him a 6. Fair enough? People saying 4-0 City. You know what? I don't even watch City games. I don't want to get myself too stressed. If I get myself stressed with Manchester City, I'm the delusional one. So I'm going to give Ramsdale a 6 out of 10. Is that fair, guys? Is that fair for Ramsdale? Let me know what you guys think. Fair for Ramsdale, give him a 6 out of 10. Okay, we give him a 6 out of 10. What are you guys saying? People saying 6. Yeah, we keep it moving. There's not much to talk about with Ramsdale. The defenders, they all kept clean sheets. I say Zinchenko gets an 8. Gabriel gets, you know what? No. Zinchenko gets a 8.5. Gabriel gets 8. No, you know what? If Zinchenko gets an 8, Gabriel gets an 8. Saliba gets an 8. And Ben White, Am I gonna scapegoat any of them? Not really. I can't. I gotta give them all 8s. You know what? No, that's not fair. I felt like Ben White gets a 7.5. I thought Saliba was an 8. I thought Gabriel was an 8. He also got the assist. The guy was an absolute monster. They both were. So I'm just gonna go 7.5, 8, 8, 8. That's what I'm saying. I think the defense was solid. You can't fault them. Now, just let me give you guys some stats. Ben White on the day, he had a total of 5 clearances, 2 headers, 3 recoveries. The man won 3 out of 2 of his ground duels, 2 out of his 6 aerial duels. Saliba, on the other hand, he had a total of 4 recoveries. He had 1 out of it. You know what? Why are we giving Saliba such a high rating? Saliba gets a 7.5 also, right? Gabriel is the guy who gets the high ratings. The man had 5 clearances, a header, an interception, 6 recoveries. He won 2 out of his 2 ground duels, 2 out of his 2 aerial duels, and his performance on the night was amazing. The assist or the pre-assist to Trossard, he definitely was one of the best defenders on the night. And on top of that, he was one of the key parts in getting us the goal. So he has to get a high rating, in my opinion. Zinchenko was outstanding also. Captain on the night, did everything he needed to do. He had 1 shot off. He created 1 chance. He also had 1 clearance, 1 header, 2 interceptions, 4 recoveries. He won 4 out of his 5 aerial duels, 1 out of 1 of his ground duels, and he was just outstanding on the day. So Zinchenko is another one that we got to give to. I felt like the whole defense was solid, but on the day, I'm going to give Ben White and Saliba, the lower ratings out of the 4. And I'm going to go Gabriel, Magalhaes, and I'm going to go Zinchenko 8. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Some people saying 9 for Gabriel, 7.5, Saliba 7, 7.5. People saying Gabriel 9, the rest 8s. Gabriel 9, Gabriel 9, Gabriel 8, Gabriel 9. You know what? I think it's fair to say Gabriel definitely deserves the highest rating out of all of them. 8.5 for Gabriel, 7.5 for Saliba. Terrible game, handing out 8s. The defense was outstanding. Do I have to, bro, you're calling it a terrible game. Do I have to show you? Do I have to show you again? Guys, do I have to show it to him again? Bro, you're my guy, bro. George, you're my guy. But look at this one more time. You're saying terrible game. What did the defense do wrong? You did nothing. You did nothing. The defense is not the defense. Defense was solid. The defense was solid. You guys did nothing. Look at that. Come on, bro. You can't tell me. You guys had offered no threat. You had one shot. You can't tell me the defense didn't do nothing wrong. Look at this from Gabriel. Look at this from Gabriel. 6 recoveries, 5 clearances, all his duels, 1. No question about it. I personally think there is no debate. Gabriel deserves the highest rating. So maybe I'm going to increase it to 8.5 for Gabriel because you guys deserve it, right? Maybe. But yo, George, you're my guy. I'm not trying to attack you or Leicester, but Leicester didn't even attack. You're right. Leicester didn't even attack. Is that our fault or is that the defenders? They did their job. The defenders did their job. I'm going to give 8.5s. I'm going to give 7.5 and I'm going to give 7.5, right? Now, moving on to Jorginho. Jorginho's class. What was I thinking making fun of the Jorginho signing? Honestly, what was I thinking? Jorginho's looking like one of the best January signings. He's looking better than friggin' Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea fans are upset they let go of Enzo Fernandez. That's how good Jorginho's been. 7 out of 7 long passes. Overall, you know how many passes the guy's pass completion was outstanding. He completed almost all his tackles. He won almost all his ground duels, almost all his sorry, I'm lying. He didn't win all his ground duels or his aerial duels, but he was a menace defensively also. He was a menace defensively. I think he had the most touches on the football pitch. He had the most touches on the football pitch. He was everywhere. He was outstanding. He was even getting cheated. Like, they were kicking him in the chest. They're doing all this crazy stuff to him. Jamie Vardy even kicked him in the chest at one point. He got up and he still kept going. I got to give him a decent rating today. I was proud of his performance. I'm going to give him overall an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10 is fair. He dictated play. Jorginho was class. We got to give him an 8. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, you're my guy, but what were you offering us today? What were you offering us today? He lacked composure today. Granit Xhaka lacked composure in the final third. Lacked a little composure. I'm not saying he was poor. Overall, he was decent, but just the end product was not there. The end product was not there. Now, it's not a bad performance. He still gets a good rating. He still gets a 7 or a 7.5. But I just need more from you. I need that end ball. I need that final ball in the right pass, the right place. Don't hesitate. Just deliver it. 7 out of 10 for Jorginho. So, I mean, my guy there, I think he was solid. Granit Xhaka getting a 6. Granit Xhaka getting a 6.5. Easy 10 for Jorginho. Jorginho, 12 million is a robbery. 12 million is a robbery, people are saying. Wow. Ødegaard. What are we giving Ødegaard? Ødegaard, you could have had a goal, my guy. You could have had an assist. You could have done something. Stop hesitating. Stop hesitating. Ødegaard was good on the day. He was better than Xhaka. He's not as good as Jorginho, though. So on that case, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I felt like he had numerous opportunities where he could have done something. Statistically, you could even see he was one of our best players on the day. I mean, statistically, you could even see he was one of our poorest players on the day. But you know what? That's what he is. What he does in the final third, what he does with those chances, he's going to take gambles. He's going to take risks. And defensively, he was on point. It's just he couldn't get it done. He didn't have that final ball today. It is what it is. We keep it moving. But Kyle, 7.5 for him. Right? Zinchenko, Saka. What are we saying, people, for Saka? People saying 7, 5.5, 6.5, 5. People, Saka's time now. I feel like Saka got robbed a goal. I'm still asking for them to show me the lines. Show me the lines. I still need to see the lines. That's the reality. Show me the lines. They didn't show me the lines. I felt like he was decent. I felt like I can't give him a 7. I can't give him a 7.5. I can't give him an 8. I got to give him a 7. I just felt like he wasn't the best player out of the front three. He was nowhere near the best player. Trossard was better than him. Martinelli scored the goal and finished it off nicely. Saka didn't really. Best thing he did was he left the ball because he was offside. If he would have touched the ball, then Martinelli scored. So it is what it is. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. There's room for improvement. I hate giving Saka anything less than what I think he deserves. But right now, I can't give him anything higher. He had 2 shots in the game. He created 2 chances. That's 4 goal-scoring opportunities. But on the end of the day, he didn't produce any goals. He didn't produce any assists. The game didn't really run through his side today. I felt like more of the game was played through the left, with Martinelli getting a lot of goal-scoring opportunities in that final third. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. And he should have got the penalty, though. Martinelli. What do we give Jorginho? If we gave Jorginho an 8, we got to give Martinelli an 8. Not a question about it. Scored the goal, the one opportunity, one finish, clinical. You got to give him an 8. No debate. Let me know what you guys think. Hello. Big up to you, Esmond. Hope you're doing well. Saka having contract syndrome. Stop it. You guys can't do that. People saying 6. People saying 5. People saying 6.5. Come on, that's harsh. Martinelli gets an 8. 8 for Martinelli? No. Trossard was higher than Martinelli. I give him 7.5. He scored the goal. You got to give him credit. He scored the goal, but outside the goal, did he really do much? Outside the goal? Did he? He had 2 shots. One of them was a goal. He didn't really do much in the 90 minutes. Didn't really create any other chances. Didn't really do anything else. So if I'm going to give Bukayo Saka a 7, I got to give Martinelli a 7.5. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think that's fair. His contribution defensively was massive also. 100% I agree there. Trossard, since I gave him a 7.5, I got to give Trossard an 8. Trossard worked his socks off in that 9 position. He might not be physically the biggest guy, but his work rate was outstanding. He was crucial in defensive situations and offensive situations. I got to give him a high rating. People saying 7.5, 7.5, 8 for Trossard, big threat. Trossard 7. I think Trossard was deserving of a high rating, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to give Trossard his deserved 8 out of 10. Let me know if you guys think it should be lower. Let me know if you guys think it should be higher. I still have room to change it, but I think 8 is well deserved. Helicopter saying, just hold over the text and copy. What are you guys talking about? You guys probably talking about something else. 7. You guys are giving Trossard a very low rating. I'm giving him an 8. I don't really mind. Partey came in, didn't really have too much time to do much. I'm just going to give him a 6. Didn't have too much time. I'm going to just give him a 0.5. Didn't have too much time. I'm going to give him 0.5. It is what it is, right? What the hell is this? I forgot he came on. Yeah, you just give him a low ratings. But yeah, so just going over the ratings one more time. 6 for Ramsdale, 7.5 for Ben White, 7.5 for Saliba, 8.5 for Gabriel, 8 for Zinchenko, 8 for Jorginho, 7 for Xhaka, 7.5 for Ødegaard, 7 for Saka, 7.5 for Martinelli, 8 for Trossard, 0 for 6 for Partey, 0 for Tomiyasu, 0 for Eddie Nketiah. And the only reason why I gave Partey a 6 is because he's back. And yeah, big up to Zinchenko on the anniversary of the Ukraine invasion, getting the win. And it means a lot to him and his people, man. It means a lot to him and his people. But before we go, people, the link is in the chat. If you want to come on, this is your opportunity to shine, to come on and have your say. This is your opportunity to shine and come on and have your say. People who want to jump on now. The link is in the description. The link is in the description. You can jump on, come have your say. I'm going to stick around for a couple more minutes. You guys can come on and have your say. Let me see what you guys got to say. Let me see what you guys got to say and come on and have your say. Let's see if we can get this sent out to some of the guys also if he's around. Let's see if we can get it sent out to some of the guys also if they're around right now. Let's see if we can get it sent out to some of these guys. Let me get it to Gunner King. Get it to Gunner King. I'm going to send it to Gunner King. I'm going to send it to Sam. Send it to Sam. I'm going to send that to Nigerian Englishman. Nigerian Englishman. Live now, call in. Tommy, if you're there. M, if you're there, you guys can call in. 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 Let me know if you guys are around. I should have probably messaged you guys a little sooner. My apologies. But regardless, I am going to be doing the Monday shows. I'm going to be doing the Monday shows with guests anyways. So you guys can also check that out. For now, let me know whatever questions or conversations you guys want to talk about in the chat. We can also talk about that. But yeah, let me just see. Samuel is coming. He's on his way. I don't think there's anybody else on their way at this moment in time. Let's see. I don't think there's anybody else on their way at this moment in time. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Of course. While we're here, let's go check out the scores. Let's go find out the reactions. Let's go find out the scores in the other games. 1 second. Let's go find out the scores in other games. Shit, man. Manchester City's winning 4-0. 4-0. Who scored? Haaland scored 1. Foden scored 1. Alvarez scored 1. And who the hell's that? Chris Webb. What the hell? Who the hell's that guy? What happened in the other games? Everton lost 2-0. West Ham won 4-0. What the hell? Leeds beat Southampton. Liverpool play tonight. Oh shit, Chelsea play tomorrow. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Liverpool play tonight. That's an interesting game. But what does the table look like right now? Because that's all I care about. That's all we care about, people. That is all we care about. You know what? It doesn't matter how many points we get, how many goals, how many points we get. We need to improve our goal difference, because those goal difference for City is basically another 3 points. So no matter how many points City get, we always need to have more, because the goal difference is going to always have them as an advantage. So even if we finish the season level on points, they're going to win the league based on goal difference. So we need to make sure we improve our goal difference. But the advantage that we have is the fact that we currently have a situation where we are 2 points clear with a game in hand. We still have a game in hand. 2 points clear, game in hand is massive. Massive. And I honestly do believe we're going to win this league. But every single game that we drop points, we're going to have people who absolutely throw their toys at the Prem, and I have to get used to it, or else I'm just going to lose my head every week. I really need to get used to it, or else we're going to lose our head I am at least going to lose my head every week. It's a problem. It's a problem. And you know what? Respect to the diehards, the real Arsenal fans. The shout out to the real ones out here. Gunner King's in the house. Let's talk to Gunner King. Gunner King, talk to me, bro. You take it over.
I just got to reiterate what I said, man. Seriously, yeah. Right? A man called these guys pussies, yeah? And look at the response from them in the next 2 games, yeah? These men were never pussies. Never, yeah? Yeah, and you can be critical about Arsenal, and I was critical about that performance that we lost against City. That's not the point here. That's not the issue at all, yeah? It's the correctness, yeah, in which you critique, yeah, these young players, bro. Because they are young. Yeah, they are going to make mistakes. Yeah, but then they're going to pick back the rock. Yeah, they're going to pick it back up again. Do you know what I mean? They're going to pick it back up again, and they're going to go again. And that's exactly what they've done. It's exactly what they've done. Yeah, we couldn't have asked any more. And they go into the next game at home against Everton with confidence. You know, without Jesus, without Partey, Jorginho's come in. He's contributed. Trossard's come in. He's contributed. I've still got to get Mudrik's glass. I've still got to get Trossard's glasses out. Yeah, I still got to get them out. Yeah, to see where Mudrik's goal or assist is. Yeah, or to see where Chelsea are in the league table, or Spurs. Yeah, or United, or City, or anyone. Yeah, right. So these are the man you call pussies, bro. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, that's what you did, and you call yourself an Arsenal fan, bro. Yeah, Ego told you to fix up, bro, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's what you got to understand. Yeah, it was never over. It was never over. We're in this race, man, and we can win it.
Let me ask
And
you
that's
a
how they
question.
responded. Yeah, that's what's important. That's what's important.
Let me ask you a question. There was a situation in the locker room after the game that took place that I just heard about, and I need to show you what took place. Big up Sam in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Sam's gonna jump in also. Just before anybody else goes. This is a situation where a few angry words exchanged between Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. The Frenchman appears to be pushing his partner away, some sort of disagreement. Sure, this will blow over. I am not sure what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, but this is not something to be concerned of if I'm wrong. It might just be them playing around and somebody's reading too much into it.
Can I just say something about this, right? The defense had a masterclass performance where Leicester only had one attempt on an entire goal the whole day. Compare this to 4 years ago where we lost 5-1 to Anfield and Mustafi and Socrates were laughing. So it shows the difference in mentality between the team now and then. It shows what this team is made of. Even when we win, these players are still unhappy, which shows that these guys have an elite mentality. They literally. So to say what some people have said about them in the last couple of weeks, I think is absolutely wrong. And today that has shown those people how wrong they are with stuff like this.
I think I agree. I think this is definitely elite mentality. Guys, look at this. You have two defenders who didn't concede a shot on target, one shot the entire game, and they're having a heated exchange after the game. It just goes to show you how much they want to win. This is a good thing.
Yeah, I think like it'll blow over in training. Do you know what I mean? Like they probably would have had like some more words in the changing room and calm down. You know, like it happens sometimes, man. Do you know what I mean? Like there's always ways you can like improve, as Arteta said. So this is how it happens, man. People like, you know, it's the same at work, isn't it? Like whatever job you do, you know, like sometimes you gotta like you have to be quite direct in how you're saying things. You know
what? I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think that's beautiful, honestly. If these guys are having, I think Gabriel had a really good game, and I think Gabriel was just telling him, bro, sign the thing. I think that's all it was. I think he's probably having a beef, telling him, yo, make sure you sign the thing. But yo, Samuel, I'm gonna let you go and what do you call it? Talk to me about what you thought about the game, because I felt like everyone in the chat wants to hear what you have to say about the game. Gunnar King, really do appreciate you jumping on, bro. I really do appreciate it. And make sure people go follow Gunnar King on his channel. You want to let people know about your channel?
Yeah, man. The Armory TV, bro. Yeah. So give us a follow on there. I think we're doing a match reaction at 7:30 today. I might be able to jump onto it quickly before I go to work, or at least some of it. But yeah, check it out. And yeah, follow my TikTok as well. Gunnar King 14 as well.
There you go. Samuel, take it away.
All right. So today, from the first minute, we set the tone. And that's something that we were doing way before the World Cup break when he's in the team, where no matter who we're playing, no matter what opposition we're playing, from the first moment of the game, blitz them. Take control of the game, take control of to them. Past couple of games, we haven't seen that. Obviously, due to probably fatigue and the lack, no Gabriel Jesus in the team today. But going forward, until probably in 2 weeks, until Gabriel Jesus comes back into the team, I think we should continue with this Trossard, Martinelli, Saka front three, because today they were causing all sorts of problems, you know. Also, I want to say the difference between last year and this year. Last year, we didn't sign anyone in January, and that ended up costing us in the end. Like, games like this where we needed difference makers, we didn't have them last year. This season, we go out, get Jorginho, get Trossard. Them two today were the key part on why we won. Last week and this week, they were the main reasons why we won the game today. Jorginho, another great game. He's not had one bad performance for Arsenal. Not one. Since he's come to the club, you know. Everton, I mean, you can't really blame him for that performance, but Man City, one of the best player on the pitch. Aston Villa, one of the best players on the pitch. Today, again, one of the best players on the pitch. So we've got to apologise to Chelsea fans. After all the years they've been saying he's actually kind of good, I guess they were right in their judgment.
They called him Agent Jorginho, you know. That's what they called him, yeah, when we signed him, yeah. Some fucking agent, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, some agent, yeah.
Bro, he's doing good.
Yeah. Whole
He's
temp.
doing good. You gotta give him credit. I'm just gonna tell everyone. I put Armory TV's name in the description of the video, so you can find it in the description now.
Respect, man.
Anyways, bro, when it comes down to this whole situation, I personally don't have any issues with players having some sort of thing where they hold each other accountable. That's all I view it as. And this was another crucial win. We did it. I'm happy. I think that's where we have to move on from here. We don't go any further. I've already spoken about the refereeing decisions, guys. We can talk about that all day, another day. Monday, I'd invite both of you guys on the show Monday. I'm gonna have Kunle, Paul, and what do you call it? Gunnar Souls on, hopefully. And you guys are invited. Monday, we're gonna do a match reaction show to this game and looking forward to the next game versus Everton. Gunnar King's channel is in the description of the video, guys. Samuel, Gunnar King, big up to you. Mohammed, all you guys in the chat that they usually come on, you guys are welcome too. But Tommy also. But yeah, you guys couldn't make it today. I'm gonna end the stream here. Big up to everyone who's watching. Make sure you do hit that goddamn like button and make sure you check out Gunnar King's channel at 7 o'clock. And also tomorrow I'll be back with another video. It's going to be vibes from the 6 match reaction for all the weekend games. Catch you guys later, people. We're out of here.